This is a no-brainer for any band that tours and plays shows. This is a no-brainer for any band that wants to be taken seriously. This is a no-brainer for any artist who wants their shows to go smoothly, successfully, and sound massive. If you do not provide riders and stage sets for your band, you are risking to unleash the anger of your front of house guy and destroy relationship with you and your band. Not let them prepare for your setup in advance and waste time on the gig, which results in not having a sound check and, as a result, sound weak and underwhelming. And I guess this is the thing that all of you guys want to avoid at all costs, because being in a band in 2025 is hard. Touring is hard. It is financially absolutely not sustainable, and you're paying for your touring out of your own pocket. Time is money, and if you're wasting it by playing gigs that you could have prepared for better and gotten better sounding results, you would have made a better impression to your peers, built your audience faster, impress more people, and this ultimately would have allowed you for bigger opportunities down the road, because chances are so slim and it is so difficult to make it in the industry. You have to maximize literally every chance, every gig that you're making, and squeeze it all. So in this video here, I will show you what are stage sets and riders for bands and how this can help you achieve better sound live. Let's go! Hey, I'm Dr. Trubetskov, and I'm here to bring valuable information on recording, producing, and mixing metal. So mate, please like and subscribe and share this around to your bandmates, for example, so that the value is traveling around. Let's go! What is a tech rider? What is this document? What purpose does it serve? And what would it help you to achieve? A tech rider is a document that basically sets out your band setup. Where are your bandmates placed on stage? What kind of kit does your drummer play? What is your setup in terms of gear? Are you using amp modelers or real cabs? How many singers are in the band? All of that information helps your audio engineer and front of house crew to prepare in advance. And there are some things that are not obvious to a musician who is just playing on stage, but I'm happy to share my experience because I have mixed quite a few live shows at this point. The biggest advantage of having such a document is that your sound engineer will have this information beforehand, and the setup will help them to create a template in advance for you, saving precious time on the night and allowing more bands to sound check, or if any, just do the sound check rather than set those channels on the day. This means the sound engineer will know exactly how many microphones are needed for your drum kit, which microphones are required for your guitar gear, or whether it is a direct interface. They can adjust the gain and the EQ settings right away in the template that they're using based on this information. They can prepare how many singers are in the band and put the microphones accordingly before you even arrive to the venue. And that is very, very helpful because this allows your night to run smoothly. Apparently, a band rider or tech stage plot template is not readily available online, so I decided to create my own to share with you so that you could duplicate that and use for your next gig. This is based on the previous band sheets that worked well in the past. So let's go ahead and consider what this template is about and what it designates for you. I built it in sheets, and we start with your band's name, and then we have your stage plot setup. By the way, maybe if you drop this into ChatGPT, it could spit out something decent for you. We could experiment with that as well. Here, under sheets, you build how your band looks on stage. You have your drummer here, you have your left guitarist, right guitarist, your bass player. These two have amps and cabs, whereas left guitarist has his neural DSP processor on the floor. Drummer has a DI box, so his laptop is being sent into a DI box to play samples. And then we have two vocalists in this example here, one of which is a remote vocal and another one is a vocalist needing a stand. These are small details, but they all matter in terms of stage positioning, cabling, input list and such. And this is your tech sheet. Here, under your band name, you obviously input that, but then you label channels as to what they are. You start with your drums, kick, snare, hat, maybe a ride separately, a 3-piece kit with 3 toms, which is also labeled here under band setup, so you can highlight all the extra details that you need to. Say a sample track out of a laptop needs a DI box, remote system for vocals, second guitarist, maybe you want to split the output both into a cab and a direct out of your neural DSP. All of that is possible, but you have to list all of those requirements here for accessibility and ease of referring to. And then here you continue. You may leave this drum setup intact or slightly adjust that. These are your samples, and then you have your bass amp with your DI out, similar with those 2 guitars as discussed before, and vocals. And this concludes your commonly used average setups in modern core bands or rock bands, metal bands. This works quite well, and you can just go ahead and fix those setups, move them around, replace, remove, and such. Now, as an experiment, let's spit this into ChatGPT to see if it can come up with better images for us. Maybe a slight improvement on this setup. Please help me improve this band tech radar. Yes, so I believe that there is some improvement here in a better formatted table and input list, a more simplified setup as well here, some extra notes. So it is always worth seeing whether ChatGPT can structure your info and improve it a slight bit, but this is not necessary. Initially, I wanted to show you a good tech sheet from bands that I mixed some time ago live, but having a template and providing it for you will be more valuable so that you can right away go for it and use it. So I really hope that this helps. Please let me know in comments whether you were able to utilize this to your advantage. I know that this looks kind of boring and may not be exciting, but trust me, if you come up with the right tech writer for your band, you will save yourself so much time. You will make the right impression for sound engineers, labels, and promoters, and this will ultimately boost your band's career to the next level much faster than you think. So please do not sleep on this. I highly encourage you to create the right writer for your band. I hope that this helps you. No need to dwell on this for too long, but this has to be put out there. I'm Dr. Trubetskov. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you luck on your next gig, and until next time, take care.